Hey, what's up? This is Rodney and I'm back. And I wanted to talk about Basketball Wives. Okay, before I get into the whole Tammy and Evelyn and Jennifer shit, first of all, let me just say this. That motherfucking Ron, that dude who Malaysia went out on a date with, when I tell you that motherfucker is fine, I said if she don't want him, I slam dunk him tonight. Y'all don't know where that's from. Yeah, see that's a grown woman movie. Y'all don't know about that. I said, bitch, I will fuck the dog shit out of Ron. Do you hear me? I said, I love older men. I love me an older man. I do. I love, like, in real life, like, for real, I love older men. Like, Ron is the type of dude, like, bitch, I will go on a diet and I will make sure I got a six-pack to be with his motherfucking ass. Do you hear me, bitch? That nigga is fine as hell to me. And he funny, and he got nice teeth, and he just sexy. So anyways, fuck Malaysia with my goddamn man. You know, I would have found him on Instagram. Girl, I said, let me go find my man on IG. I did too. I remember one time I was talking to this man. That man was damn near 60 years old. I'm not even lying to y'all. I talked to a man who was almost 60 years old. And I tell you, a bitch been trying to get that insurance check for the longest. I was trifling out. Okay, let me start talking about these bitches on Basketball Wives. Okay. Let me just start off by saying this. Jennifer, when she apologized to Shaunie. I don't like Shaunie on the cast. I have been saying this shit for the longest. I don't like Shaunie on the cast. I feel like Shaunie is a decent person, but I don't like her on the cast because she throws her weight around. Like, you can't be on the cast and still be the boss at the same time. Like, these girls have all been called bitches, hoes. These girls been called enough bitches, hoes, and sluts to last them to 2057, bitch. They have been lied on, have had to get into fights, all of that. But for some reason, it's like this, they've come to this decision that Shaunie is off limits. And if you go against Shaunie, you will get fired or it's a mistake. If that's the case, then Shaunie doesn't need to be on the cast. Baby, once you step in front of this camera, you are a cast member. Like, I just don't believe that the same way that Evelyn and Tammy and whatever that, what's that old bitch name? Jackie Christie. I feel like the same way they may act on camera is not necessarily the same way they will act with producers or the powers that be that are behind the camera. So I just feel like if it was in a meeting, like, I think they will respect Shaunie because she is the boss or whatever. But you can't be pulling those, oh, I'm the boss. Like, as soon as Jennifer sat down, the first person she apologized to was Shaunie. What? Hold up, what? You not gonna apologize to Evelyn? I don't like Shaunie on the cast. And I'm tired of people trying to pull that whole, oh, you know, you can't talk to your boss that way. Well, bosses in real life, bosses are not supposed to hang out with their subordinates. It's a reason why they say management cannot hang out with subordinates at jobs. And you damn sure can't sit on the beach and have cocktails with your subordinate. So it's, to me, it's either you're going to be in or you're going to be out. Everybody on this cast had to get their ass whooped, done had a drink thrown in their face, been called bitches, sluts, tramps, all types of shit. But when it comes to Shaunie, Shaunie is off limits. What? Anyways, Tammy, you know, let me just say this. Just like when Brandy had got on Shaunie, and all of a sudden she was like, "You're now dismissed." Hold up, what? Hold up. So, as long as it's not you and all the other bitches, it's okay. But now since Brandy getting into your ass, now it's, oh, you want to pull on that boss card. Well, get your ass behind the camera and you don't have to worry about nobody calling you a bitch. She might call you Miss O'Neil. But baby, you're part of the cast. So you can get it like the other bitches can get it too. Anyways, so Tammy. Tammy was wrong. Jennifer was wrong. Both of them were wrong. But this is how I look at it. If Tammy wouldn't have ever said that Jennifer told her that lie, nobody would have ever known. But in my mind, I think that Tammy is pissed off at Jennifer because at one point Tammy and Jennifer were cool. And now Jennifer has now went back to her old BFF. And I think Tammy feels some type of way about that. When we were together, bitch, we kikied and giggled and dogged this bitch out. But now you want to go back and be this bitch friend? Oh, okay, I got something for your ass, Jennifer. I'm going to let this bitch know what you really said about her. But instead of Tammy going to Shaunie, just like Evelyn said, bitch, if you knew that a year ago, why the fuck you didn't tell her that a year ago? Because Tammy wanted to get back at Evelyn. She wanted to embarrass Evelyn just the same way Evelyn embarrassed her when she told the world that you was a non-motherfucking factor in your marriage. That's all it comes down to. Because if Tammy really and truly wanted Shaunie to know, or she really and truly believed that, deep in her heart, she believed that. Just like Malaysia said, girl, when Jennifer told me that shit went in one ear and out the other. But you waited because you are now mad at Jennifer for being friends with your enemy. Because you thought that y'all both didn't like that hoe. And I think the reason why Evelyn has not really got into Jennifer's ass is the truth of the matter is, from what I remember, Evelyn at one point treated Jennifer like straight up dog shit. So I'm thinking that Evelyn has probably gotten to a place where she knows that, okay, baby, I treated that girl like shit. This happened when we were not fucking around with each other. So it is what it is. I think that's what's going on. Now, should Evelyn still have a conversation with Jennifer? Maybe so. But I think that they both know that we didn't fuck with each other. Now, did somebody tell Jennifer that? Or did Jennifer you made that shit up, girl? Ain't nobody told you no shit like that. Ain't nobody told you no shit. Jennifer, you made that shit up. You know you made that shit up. And Tammy was right. I believe Tammy when she said, girl, you the one who brought that information to me. I didn't ask you shit about shit. You brought that shit to me, bitch. I believe Tammy when she says that. But again, like I said, if Tammy would have never said anything, nobody would have ever known that Jennifer had said what she said about Evelyn sleeping with Shaq. Nobody would have ever known if Tammy wouldn't have said nothing. So to me, a lot of the blame, the majority of the blame, not the fact that, okay, Jennifer did make it up, but like I said, nobody would have ever known if Tammy wouldn't have said anything. Like, they would have been shooting Basketball Wives next season and nobody would have known. They would have shot the next season, nobody would have known. But again, because Tammy wanted to get back at Jennifer and destroy the relationship, because she felt some type of way about Jennifer and Evelyn being friends, because, bitch, we were just homegirls last year. We done talked and kiki and dogged this bitch out in private. And now you want to be her friend again? Okay, I got something for your ass. So, Tammy and Evelyn. You know, Tammy said before in an interview that she was raped twice and that she's been in 3 domestic violent relationships. So I think it's a little bit weird. And she also said in the interview that no matter what a man does to a woman, it doesn't justify a man hitting a woman. You know, unless, and I feel the same way. For me, I feel like unless a woman has like a gun or like she got a machete and she's swinging at her with your ass, yeah, you might have to knock a bitch in the head. Okay? But for the most part, there are very few incidents where I feel as though a man is justified in hitting a woman. Because the truth of the matter, I don't give a fuck how strong bitches say they are, and I don't mind fighting no man. Yeah, you might not mind fighting a man, but you're gonna get your ass whooped. Now, it's some strong bitches out there. But for the most part, when I say I'm not even gonna say rarely. I don't know if I've ever just seen a girl beat up a boy. Like, if a girl beat up a boy, it's because the boy was like trying not to hit her. But if a boy really squared up with the female, like 9 times out of 10, not all the time, 9 times out of 10 probably, that boy is probably gonna beat the shit out of her. And so when I hear people say, oh, Evelyn was fighting Chad, let me just say this. Even if that is true, and I believe Evelyn when she said she never put her hands on Chad. Even if that is true, even if Evelyn was fighting Chad, the simple fact that Chad walked away from that fight with no bruises, no bumps, no black eyes, no nothing, and Evelyn walked away damn near with her head split in half, that should let you know the power of Evelyn and the power of Chad. It's like you can't even compare. And I had this conversation with this girl at my job, and she was just basically like, well, you know, women, it was a girl. She was like, well, you know, some women, even myself, we have smart ass mouths, and sometimes we say shit and we keep saying shit to get at a man. Let me just say something. That's one of the weakest, that's one of the laziest excuses that so many people, men and women, come up with to defend these men. Well, you probably talked about his mama, you said so and so, you said this. If a nigga is that motherfucking soft to the point where he has to knock your ass down some stairs, or give you a black eye, or beat the dog fuck out of you because he can't take words, he weak as fuck. Why are you with a nigga like that in the first place? I could see if you was running around the house shooting at that nigga, he was ducking and dodging, and then he snuck up behind you and popped you in the back of your motherfucking skull. That's one thing. But to justify these men hitting on these women because, oh, they can't take some words? Are you serious? So I don't give a fuck if Evelyn was in that car calling him all types of trifling sorry ass niggas, and your mama ain't shit, and your baby mamas ain't shit, and this and that and that. I don't give a fuck what she said. That don't justify nobody getting their ass whooped. Especially no woman getting their ass whooped by no goddamn man. These niggas are weak. That's all it comes down to. You weak. You weak as fuck. Y'all all want to talk about how these niggas is strong and you know I'm a real nigga. But as soon as a nigga talk about your mama, you ready to molly-wop a hoe. So I think that's all I really got to say about the whole Tammy. I had something else to say, but I think I forgot to write it down. One thing that really, really gets to me is how people are trying to paint Jennifer out to be this evil, horrible type of person. Girl, let me just say something. Do Jennifer got some fucked up ways? Yes. Is Jennifer messy this season? Yes. But baby, you cannot compare that to what Tammy and Evelyn has done on Basketball Wives. Let's just be honest. Tammy, and as much as I have not been feeling Tammy these last couple of episodes, Tammy will go down as one of my favorite my favorite basketball wives. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Tammy and Evelyn are like 2 of my favorite basketball wives. Straight up. But to sit here and try to act like Jennifer's just this evil person and she's just this and she's just that, and Shaunie, I don't want to hang around somebody who would stoop that low to... Girl! You literally smiling Evelyn and Tammy face, and these hoes been jumping on tables, throwing bottles, bullying people, slapping the shit out of people. Are you serious? Girl, are y'all serious? Okay, girl, whatever. Kristen is messy. It's like Kristen or Kirsten. Kristen is messy. Kristen is gorgeous, but Kristen is messy. Kristen, Cece, Malaysian, Jennifer meet up to try to hash solve the problem that's going on between Cece and Kristen, and they didn't know that Kristen was bringing Jennifer. So they walk in, and let me just say something. Straight motherfucking up. Jennifer and Cece, baby, y'all don't... Cece, Kristen don't like you. There's no way in hell that that's supposed to be your family, and she bring in a bitch who she knows you don't fuck with. Sweetie, that's not your family, sweetie. Even if that is your family, girl, she don't fuck with you. Y'all gonna stop thinking just because y'all fucking niggas who together, or they related. I don't know how is Cece and Kirsten related? Cece fuck with Byron, and then then Kirsten is married. Kristen, whatever her name is, she married to, I don't know. But girl, y'all gonna stop thinking family means something, child. Just because a motherfucker's your family don't mean they not gonna do some backhanded shit. That was some backhanded shit that Kristen did to me. I mean, to me it was. Anyways, and then when Jennifer said, Kristen said y'all wasn't even that y'all were never friends. No, I didn't say that, Jennifer. When I said, girl, no, that's what you probably said. It didn't probably come out like that, but that's what you said, girl. Anyways, I keep telling y'all, fuck the family fucked my husband. OG goes shopping with Tammy. OG looks a mess. She can't dress. OG has a nice body. OG is not ugly. OG has a very strong face, and she doesn't know how to dress, and she doesn't know how to do her makeup. She wears a wrong hair color. Like, to me, OG needs to wear, when she had a confessional and she had her little, what is it called? Her little, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. She had the gold dress on with the turquoise head thing. I thought she was very, very pretty. I think OG looks better with darker hair. And she just needs a stylist and a good makeup artist. I don't like that blonde hair. Girl, they go on a double date. Her, Reggie, Tammy, and OG. Wait, OG's boyfriend, Tammy and Reggie. You know, Reggie cute as fuck to me. Let me just say something, Tammy. Girl, ain't nobody jealous of that they ain't got no man. I hate when women pull that, oh, you jealous because you ain't got no man. Girl, the truth of the matter is, Evelyn don't want no mother. Look at the niggas Evelyn fuck. Evelyn fucking niggas who signed $150 million contracts. You really think she'll fuck with a nigga like Reggie? Now, I will fuck with a nigga like Reggie, and you will fuck with a nigga like Reggie, but Evelyn ain't fucking with no nigga like Reggie. Evelyn don't give a fuck about no goddamn Reggie. The nigga who you fucking with, Tammy, on some real shit, you went and altered your entire body. You got your whole ass done to please this nigga, and after you got it done, you was on the talk show circuit talking about how you wish you wouldn't have got it done, or it's just too much ass. Girl, you done altered your entire body for a nigga, and you don't even want what you got done. Anyways, I just want to say that real fast. So I love Tammy on a double date. I thought Tammy was asking the right questions, just trying to get some information out of out of OG's boyfriend that OG probably couldn't get out of him. Now let me just say this, OG. OG, you a motherfucking fool. That boy do not want you. When that boy said, we just having fun, hold up. Who the fuck has fun after 4 years? Like, yeah, we still have fun, but the way he said it, I took it as though, to me, niggas say shit like that when they not looking at the girl as that shit. Like, girl, it's our shit. We just fucking. We just having fun. We just having fun. We just chilling. That shit you say when you've been talking to somebody for 3 or 4 months. Not somebody who you've been talking to for 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years, y'all still having fun? OG, baby, you are on a whole completely different page than what your boy. Bitch, you on one book, you in one book, and he in a whole nother book down on the other aisle. Sweetie, y'all not even on the same page. Y'all not even the same book. Y'all not even on the same aisle, baby. Baby, that boy's cheating on you. He is cheating on you. He is cheating on you. He is cheating on you. You talking about when you have to get with him, you have to do damage control because of the things that he would put on Facebook. Girl, if you got, girl, that is a full-time job. You are not his publicist, girl. What? Girl, if I got to do all that to be with a man, I don't want to be with your motherfucking ass. I'm not doing all that shit. Who child was thirsty? Anyways, Tammy meets up with Jackie Christie. And I do believe Tammy when she says that when she talked to Evelyn at once upon a time, Evelyn did tell her that it was accidental. It was an accidental head bump. Let me just say this. I do believe Evelyn told her that. But I also know that when after Rihanna got her ass mollywopped by Chris Brown, she went back to Chris Brown. Most victims of domestic violence, they usually take up for the person who beat their ass. Oh, it was a mistake. Oh, it was, you know, I fell down the stairs. Oh, you know, I ran into the door. You know, they're going to come up with some type of excuse to protect the boyfriend or the husband. So, yeah, I do believe Evelyn said that. But I also believe that when it's said and done, that Chad knocked girl. It wasn't accidental. I believe that Tammy, I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad when Tammy started crying. I felt bad because I think Tammy is really over this whole basketball wives situation. She's been over it. I think they offered her a nice, cute little penny to not little penny. I think they offered her a nice check to come back this season. As you can see, anytime she fulfills whatever amount of time she's supposed to do, okay, I'm gone. She be the first one to grab her bag and she gone. So Tammy does not want to do basketball wives. I feel like she feels as though she's forever indebted to Shaunie, because Shaunie, you know, at one point she said she was on food stamps. So basketball wives clearly helped change her life. But I think that she's frustrated with Shaunie. Like, I try to be nice to these girls and all they do is talk about me, and, you know, I do this and do that, and yeah, but the truth of the matter is, Tammy, you not no saint either, girl. You not no saint either. Like, you'll go on a comedy tour and talk about Evelyn in front of a crowd of people. Evelyn, she'll, you know, giggle and kiki about you with Jennifer and Shaunie. You ought to be mad at Shaunie, because Shaunie is supposed to be your homegirl. You and Evelyn don't fuck with each other. Shaunie's supposed to be your homegirl, but she sit here and she swear up and down that she cool with you, But if I was Shaunie, I would tell Evelyn and Tammy straight up, when I'm around, I don't want you saying shit about Evelyn in front of me, and I don't want you saying shit about Tammy in front of me. But Shaunie don't do that. She sit there because all Shaunie cares about is ratings. I mean, that's all she cares about. So she's not going to stop Tammy from talking about Evelyn. She's not going to stop Evelyn from talking about Shaunie. I mean, talking about, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I think she's frustrated at Shaunie, but it's just kind of like, girl, you can't expect for somebody who you don't fuck with to treat you nice. And Tammy, look at all the shit that you've done to people, girl. You and Evelyn, y'all, neither one of y'all ain't no saints. Anyways, but I felt bad for her a little bit, because I think at this point that Tammy's just over it. I think Tammy's just over it. I don't want her to come back next season, because I do think that Tammy has outgrown basketball wives. She has so much stuff. But Tammy is a great actress. She is funny as fuck. She has so much going on. Like, she don't need basketball wives anymore. She don't. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Girl, y'all know this is my second time making this fucking video. I made this video actually just a couple of minutes ago, and my alarm went off on my phone, and it messed my girl, so I had to Anyway, so yeah, I have to go take a shower because I need to get ready for work. I'm working overnight. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this shit. I go to work at midnight and I get off at 9. It's probably like, it should be like 10. It should be almost 11 o'clock. So I need to hurry up and get dressed and get out this house. All right, bye y'all.